The Secret Service is the lead agency for the security implementation and planning of the United Nations General Assembly.
I extend a warm and hearty welcome to the delegates who have come here from all parts of the world.
United Nations.
It's an opportunity for world leaders to gather to discuss world issues.
Life and the preservation of freedom to live it in dignity is what we are on this earth to do.
And our determination to do the right thing will stand the test of time.
It's a 24-hour operation.
It warrants the full capabilities and resources of the federal government.
In order to ensure the safety of all the world's leaders and heads of state, this perimeter has to be established the way that it is.
No one's in there, right?
Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you get a suite?
I'm coming. I'm wheeling the armor down the hallway right now.
Can you text me about an issue about people in a suite or so? You good?
Yeah, we're good, boss.
All right, so just a couple last minute things and we'll get you guys on your way. How you're going to get your motorcades into the UN.
It's an enormous event for us. Everyone in the service knows to block out the entire month of September.
As our number currently stands, we're looking at 135 heads of state that are confirmed to attend, and that number continues to go up more or less every few hours.
Good morning, sir. Secret Service. How are you?
So we're looking for explosives. So we want to check all the seams, cracks, openings, anything high, low, deep.
In this grid and what we're dealing with, every square inch has to be accounted for.
All right, sir. Consider your arms out for me. Thank you.
Here we work with our DHS partners, other partners in federal law enforcement, local law enforcement, NYPD, as well as our agents and officers working to ensure that these magnetometers are up and running, people are being properly screened and vetted, and that takes the coordination of everyone.
Arms out, no problem. We're here round the clock until the UN's over. Come on, Bruce.
There's a lot that goes into this, and all of the agencies involved have to work together.
At 6 a.m. in the morning is when NYPD will set up the cone chute.
Parking garage here. Yep. And these are the stairwell posts.
The Museum of Natural History, it's across the street from Central Park, two icons of New York City.
Cover those doors.
Anywhere where there's going to be a designated event, that's where we establish a perimeter.
We are the first line of defense. Nobody comes in or out without coming through us first.
We also establish what's called the MAC, the Multi-Agency Coordinating Center.
Between Park and 3rd.
And let you know that I have the utmost respect for what you do.
So this is bringing together all the key players into one room.
Everything's completely blocked, because this is directly going to impact a lot of other protected movements.
There's a lot of challenges working around New York City.
Real-time information is coming in here to the MAC. They can then push it out.
They can input an incident, they can drop a pin on a map.
It reports all the activity that's going on in the city.
We'll advise more information as it comes in.
We're looking at coordinating your flight operations, your hotels, motorcade routes. So, these people don't just sit in a hotel room after they attend their events at the UN. They're shopping, they're going to dinners, they're having bilateral talks with other countries.
It is a massive undertaking to coordinate a plan at this scale.
It's not a 9-to-5 job.
I'm like in the back by the United Hangar.
Protectees will start arriving typically the day before the event kicks off.
He needs to meet at Signature parking lot, and then he's going to bring him out, and we're going to park him over here.
Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is in New York today as the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly gets underway.
World leaders are gathering for the session for the first time since the start of the pandemic.
Roger, ready, roll.
President Biden, meanwhile, arrives in the city tomorrow and addresses the UN on Wednesday.
Light pedestrian traffic, 2 readers, 0 press on arrival, 30 minutes, 15 miles off the road.
As we shut down motorcade routes, we understand that we want to minimize that impact as much as we can in the city, because one simple movement for us may cause a huge ripple effect. So we're sensitive to all that.
Destination 1 mile, 6 minutes. New Jersey State Police is going to peel off and continue straight. Copy, button hooking right. Thank you for everything you are.
We are in a densely populated city, and to move so many dignitaries around in a fast but safe manner is a big challenge. And that's why it takes a lot of assets from all the agencies involved to make sure it runs smoothly, but we don't disrupt the city.
What it really comes down to, and what matters most, are the relationships.
It's pretty amazing that the city and NYPD make it work each year, but it always seems to run smoothly.
I'm literally out in the middle of an airport right now, delegating where people are going, so it's pretty cool actually.
We are always in a position to ensure that our protectees are safe, that our sites are safe. We do not have the option of failure.
We as Secret Service agents expect to do well. We expect this mission to be successful. It's a no-fail mission.
Because we were there, because we did what we did, that was why nothing happens, and that's why these people are safe, and that's why these people can come back.
In order to ensure the safety of all the world's leaders and heads of state, this perimeter has to be established the way that it is.
And these are experts who are the best in the world.
We do not have the option of failure.
When the event's over for the Secret Service, it's on to the next one.
It's on to the next summit, it's on to the next State of the Union, it's on to the next presidential inauguration.
You kind of feed off of it, it drives you, and you want to be successful, and you want to be able to offer yourself to make sure that you're satisfying that mission day in, day out.
It's a challenge that you can't really find anywhere else.